Okay, so do you just want to get started on the quiz then?
Yep, sounds
Do
good.
it.
All right. Okay.
So we're assuming sigma is unknown, right?
That's what I'm putting.
Yep.
Yep.
Assumed.
Okay. So no,
Right.
right? Number 4 is no.
Says
Okay. And the value of t. So you use SPSS for this, right?
Ollie, no, you do. Don't you do? You use the equation t equals x bar minus mu divided by the standard deviation, the s, the sample deviation, divided by the square root of n.
Okay, so
Because they mark those all out for us.
oh, that one.
you said t equals what?
X bar.
Okay.
So that would be 11 minus the mu, which is 8,
Which is 8. Okay.
divided by the sample standard deviation s, so that's 6, divided by the square root of n.
That's 9.
That by 3.
Okay.
Did you get 1.5?
Wow, you're fast.
Yep.
Awesome.
1.5, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. The following values which were pulled from the data file body temp, copy and paste them into the software you're assigned to use. Okay, I haven't opened that up. I thought I did. It's gonna take me a minute.
Okay.
No worries.
My computer always goes really slow when I'm doing Google Hangouts. Do you have it open up, Dallin?
Yes, I do. I'm currently trying to paste it in it.
Okay.
Yep, got it.
Yeah, my whole computer's stalled right now.
Oh no.
So how did you get in our group then, Dallin?
Our group was sort of not meeting as a group all the time. We just kept falling through.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it's okay though. That's a better group now, right?
That's right.
Straight.
Is this already, did you open up the body temp or did you have to put all the data in there?
You don't need the body temp. You just need the quantitative inference procedures and just move the data into it.
Okay.
Well, from the quiz. At least that's what I did. I didn't use all of the stuff from the body temp.
But you didn't open up the body temp file, so.
I have it still opened, I just didn't use it. Oh, no, I don't have it open anymore. But
Sorry, I'm super slow. And I don't know how to copy and paste that in there. Can you just copy it and it'll drop it in there?
Are you just taking all the numbers that are listed there and putting them in SPSS?
Right.
Okay.
That's my first thing. Okay. I did it.
So are you guys using SPSS or Excel?
I'm using SPSS. Are you using Excel?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the difference? Is it easier to use Excel?
I like Excel. What I do with SPSS, I didn't download the software. I just downloaded the virtual machine, and I would log in through that. So it's just extra steps for me to log in, which is why I don't use SPSS as
Right.
often.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I was kind of confused why they're making us use that when obviously they were using Excel for the most part. But whatever. So then I'm scared to do Excel if that's the program they wanted you to have.
Makes
But,
sense.
yeah. Obviously you come up with the same answer, right? Okay, so what are we looking at?
Okay, so it's asking what X bar is.
So X bar equals our mu? Or what is the X bar equal to? I can't remember.
I don't know.
It's somewhere. Because we said when we define S, it was the sample. X bar is what?
I don't even have that written down.
Okay, I'm looking through all my papers here. Estimates the mu. X bar estimates the mu. So the mean.
So it's just the mean?
That's what I would.
So, like, when you're getting all your info, do you do the analyze, descriptive statistics, and explore?
Right, so that's where I'm going right now.
Okay.
And then sometimes I'll just do the compare T because especially on this lesson, that's what you need.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I got 98.22 as the mean.
Okay. Don, did you get the same thing?
Oh, wait. Hold on. That's not right. Sorry. Okay, so Kaylee, this is where I was talking about where I got a really bad grade on that homework.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to go to compare means.
Okay.
Then you go to T1 sample, one sample t-test.
Right.
You click on that. You click
Okay.
in whatever you need over. You go to the options. Make sure it's at the 95% interval. Then at the bottom of that, before you click OK, it says test value, and that's where you put in whatever test value. And that was the step I missed.
Okay, so this is why I'm confused, because sometimes he said put in the null hypothesis for the test value.
So that would be the correct one. So you would just leave it at 95%. And you wouldn't put anything at the test value. But then when they
it'd be
want you
zero.
to do the test value, they'll tell you the difference.
What?
Do you know what I mean?
No.
Okay.
So, like when you're looking at your box, like you've got the one sample t-test and you've got your box open, right?
Yeah.
Is there, like, do you click options and you change it to 95%?
Yeah.
Okay, then you push OK.
95, but most of the time it's just 95%. And then you press OK, and then at the bottom it will say test value before you click the second OK, and that's where you put in what you're testing it at.
Which is the null.
Right. So that, what was the description? Was it the 47? And you had to put in I'm trying to remember. Where is the stuff that I walked through? Not lesson 10. Right. So it was, his example was the age, the range of age for the real estate.
The only example I went through was the body temp one.
For lesson 11?
Yeah. When I watched the SPSS video, he went through body temp.
Through number 6. Okay. Yeah, number 6, level part 2. It says, rather than estimating the age of his clients that buy investment properties, the realtor agent would like to test the claim that the age of his clients is different than the national average of age 47.
That means nothing to me.
How are you? This is lesson 7 or lesson 11 preparation assignment that he walks you through on those videos.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm like, what are you talking about?
Okay.
Okay, I'm with you.
Okay. So he walks you through that. And then, so you have that different mean now, which is 46.73.
Right.
And then you keep on going through, and you're changing. You can do the margin of error either at 95 or 99%. That's where we press the options and we put in 95 or 99.
Okay.
And then at the bottom of that box, then it will say you need to test it to that number. So like you have the degrees of freedom, you have the p-value, and then you can put in the different number that they tell you to. So like in the homework where I was getting it wrong, they wanted you to put in, I can't even remember, but they tell you exactly what to put in, that number, and that gives you the right standard deviation. I guess it's the sample that you're testing it against.
Okay.
But now you have me second guessing everything.
No, I think you're right. How do you know that you're supposed to, like, you know how you went to options and you put in 95%, that's by default, right?
Yeah. Well, usually in the question it tells you what you're testing.
But this one doesn't.
Doesn't, let me see.
So yeah. I guess I'm wondering how you know.
Just because it's by default then.
Okay. Okay. Write that down. Okay, so you're there. So then do you put the null hypothesis in the test value and then push OK?
That's where I'm second guessing this right now. Because on one of them you do and then the next one you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The thing that is throwing me off is I don't know what X bar represents.
X bar equals the sample mu. Or the estimated mean. Right, which is the mean.
Okay.
The sample mean. The estimated mean. Okay, so let me just read what some of these next questions are, and then hopefully that will help us.
Okay.
Understand if we need to put in that 98.6 or not. So I think we do because it's asking for the X bar, which is an estimate.
So you're going to put in 98.22?
I'm going to put in the null, the 98.6. Hold on, though. Let me... You got me all mixed up now.
Okay, I need to be sitting in front of my computer. I've got to be doing this SPSS. I thought I could do it with you walking me through it.
Yeah, you should know better than that.
Okay, hold on.
Sorry, Dallin.
Oh, no worries. I opened up SPSS already and pasted it in there. I just don't know what options you were talking about to change it.
I'm sorry. You don't know what?
So I copied and pasted those numbers into SPSS and then went to analyze and then went to it was analyze descriptive statistics and then explore, correct?
Well, on this one, it's different because we're looking at the T-bar, and so that's what we're trying to debate here. If we just do that first one, or if we go into, sorry, let me open this up again. Analyze, compare means, and then you do T1 sample test. But maybe you have a better idea, because I think that if you know how to do this in Excel.
I don't. That was just as confusing for me.
Okay.
I needed to spend more time with it. Given it tells me stuff, I just don't know the confidence level, null hypothesis, and the type of test.
Right.
I just don't know. Well, apparently it's greater than.
You have to put 98.6 in that box, Kaylee, because it's asking us to test that hypothesis.
Right.
So, and then I think that would be our estimate, the X-bar, the mean, because we're changing it. It's not the exact mean because we tested it against something. You know what I'm saying?
Still no. Okay. Okay. So I think I'm going through this now with you. So I've got all the numbers in, I hope. Do you have 20 numbers?
I have 20 numbers.
Okay. Hopefully they're all right.
So, Dallin, what you do is you go to Analyze, Compare Means, and then go down to the second one to one sample t-test. You go to Options to make sure it's at 95%. Click Continue, and then you put your test value down in that box, the small box below where it says test value, and then click OK.
Hello, this is Burley Kumar from the Maths Department. This is some.
Now I'm going to go through the video.
And so our.
Because it's saying the test value is 98.6. It tells you right up at the top. Your mean's 98.22.
Where is our test value, or our null hypothesis? Is our test value then?
Right.
Or our alternate hypothesis?
No.
I guess they're the same.
They're the same right now. They're the same value. You're just trying to find out if it matches up to that or not.
Got it.
Okay.
Sorry, my dog's going crazy today.
Jolene.
Yes.
So, for number 6, you're going to put okay, hold on. So as I'm figuring this out, I go through and I do the one sample, whatever, the t-test thing. And then for the test value, I put in the null hypothesis, which is 98.6.
Right.
And I got that figured, and my mean is 98.22.
Right.
So that is what I'm putting in the blank for number 6.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Okay, I'm putting it in. Now I need to know what S means.
S is the estimated standard deviation. So it would be 0.922.
Okay. 922. Okay. And then t-score
would be whatever it says right there.
So it's the what's under t, which I have
Right.
negative
Negative.
1.8.
Negative 1.
Negative 1.843. Are you
That doesn't sound right to me.
How come?
Because I don't know. That sounds right to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Negative 1.843.
And then your p-value is the sig two-tailed, so it's 0.081.
Now, are we doing... No, because this is a one-sided test. So we would divide that by 2, right?
Mm-mm. Your
Why not?
p-value?
Yeah. So it says p-value. Oops, where'd it go? Mine says sig two-tailed is 0.801, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you're looking at the problem, it says that the null equals 98.6 and the alternative is less than. So it's a one-sided test. So that's when you have to divide the two-tailed test by 2 so that it'll give you one-sided.
I don't think you have to do that when you use the SPSS. I think when you're doing it by hand, maybe. Do you have an example that I can look at?
Yeah, when I watched the SPSS video and he did the body temp, that's what he did.
And you got the data off of the SPSS?
Yeah. Because in SPSS it says two-tailed, and you're trying to get one-sided. I'm like 99% positive.
Okay, that makes sense.
It does. Zero 0.041.
Okay, so when the p-value is, which it is less than the alpha right now. Let's see.
So you would reject the null.
Where'd my thing go? P-value is
If
less
p
than.
low, we reject the null.
Yes. Oh my gosh, we have to do another one. Yay.
Well, this one I'm sure we're doing. Well, this first one I'm not 100% sure we're supposed to put in the 98.6 in that test value. This one I'm sure we're supposed to.
For the test value?
Yeah.
But the last one you weren't sure we were supposed to do that?
No, and I don't know why I think because it tells you both the null and the alternative.
I wonder what the difference is. Oops. Let's do it when it's 0.
It does give you different things. That's why I was getting a bad grade on my homework.
Oh. No, I still have the same mean.
Okay, good. Well, the mean should stay the same.
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
Numbers. But everything else should change, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just not sure if you're supposed to test it against that or not. I'm fairly...
So, if we put 0 in for the test value, then 7, 8, and 9 are all wrong.
Right.
Sweet!
That's what I told you. I thought I did really well on that homework the first time, and I turned it in, and I got a 30. And I'm like, what did I miss? This is not making sense. And then I was bugged when I went back through and watched it and saw that it was just entering in that test value.
Right.
And I'm like, because I knew it, it couldn't have been as hard as I was making it.
Okay. So what do we do? Do you want me to go back and watch the video again?
It's up to you, whatever you want. I'm just gonna do it. I'm not.
Yeah, I kind of like don't want to mess with it.
Then yeah, then just yeah. I'm not gonna. I'll do whatever you want, but I think because they have it there, and I had a hard time because you have to switch in between each of those video tutorials.
Yeah.
That I started getting mixed up, and I think I got a clear head on it now. But I know the second one you definitely put in 40.
Okay, so what I have written down is when you change the test value to the null hypothesis, that's when you're trying to find the sample test.
Okay.
When you leave it at 0, you're looking for the confidence interval.
Well, we're definitely not looking for any confidence intervals there.
Okay, so I think we're right.
Okay. So then we're looking at the p-value of the second one, which is negative 0.121. No, that's the t-value. What's it?
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think your p-value can be negative.
I'm getting super confused now. It's 0.905.
That's under your sig,
Right.
and you got 0.905.
Mm-hmm. Did you get something different?
No. Well, I haven't put all the numbers in.
Okay.
You already have it done.
You can, yeah, and you can copy and paste, and it goes right in a row straight down on that.
Yeah, but I'm using 2 different computers.
Okay, yeah, so you're set.
Okay.
So, and we're going to fail to reject the null because it's higher, right?
Higher than what? What's our alpha?
0.001 or 0.0. Use a level of significance of 0.01.
Where do you see that?
Your first alternative hypothesis on number 11 is.
Oh, I'm with you. Okay. So because it's higher, then we fail to reject, right?
Right.
Okay.
You decided to try to, this time you use. What? I don't know.
Okay, so the
So maybe on
p-value
this-
will decrease because instead of it not equaling 40, which that's two-sided, this is less than 40, which is one-sided. So we divide our p-value in 2.
Okay, so tell me how you decide if it's two-sided or not. If it can't be.
So if it has the not equal sign, that's two-sided. If it has the alligators, the less than or greater than sign, that's one-sided.
Two-sided, because it could be two different things, and alligator signs one-sided. Yes?
Yeah. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. So if it's in half, that'd be 45-ish, right?
So you would still reject the
So
null.
you would still fail to reject.
Right.
Okay, and then compare width. So for width, I said when the width of the confidence interval goes up, the level of confidence goes up.
More confident, the wider your confidence interval will be. Yeah.
Oh, 11 and 13, which one's wider?
Which one had a higher confidence? Oh, it should be the 13 because the confidence level went to 0.001 or 0.01. Wait.
No, what are you talking about?
No,
Are you talking about
I'm not talking about the right thing because I'm looking at it.
Okay, I'm like, the level of significance is still the same.
It should be the same.
What's the confidence interval?
So the confidence interval is negative 0.8115 and 0.0515. And then for the second one, oh my gosh, why does this show me two different things?
Okay.
I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm sorry. Just a second. I don't know. We may bomb this. I'm confused.
Okay, so the only thing that changed between 11 and 13 is one, it went from two-sided to one-sided, and the p-value decreased. So what does that have to do with confidence interval or the level of confidence? That's what I'm confused on. I don't understand what those terms mean, I guess.
So we're using a different margin of error, I think?
Okay.
Hold on, I'm just looking through some things right now.
Okay.
Because I have, it says the more confident you are, the wider your confidence interval will be. So in that second one, because we used a 0.001 or 0.01, which is you're more confident, right? You're not 95%, you're 99% sure.
Right.
Your interval will be bigger. Your confidence interval will be bigger. You know how I kept on talking about, I'm just trying to get back to that test to see what's happening. Compare the width. Which one is wider? So number 13, because your confidence interval at 11 was 95, so you have a smaller confidence interval. Remember he kept on talking about that. And then when you go wider, or bigger, your confidence is now at 99%. Your confidence interval has to go wider.
I know, but for 11 and 13, they were both at 95%.
No, because the 13, I don't know. But you said
they're
it
the
would.
same.
What?
I think they're the same because we didn't change our confidence interval.
Okay. All right. That's what I initially said. Let's go over. I'm sick of this. Let's.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm putting they're the same. Dallin, are you still there?
I am still here.
Are you laughing at us? He's gonna go back and do this and get like 100%.
I know. He's probably like,
Probably.
why did I even switch groups?
No, the meeting is better than not meeting.
Well, usually we're pretty on target, just so you know.
So
We've
Yeah,
done pretty well.
This does not happen.
you off. So, I'm getting the same numbers in both Excel and SSPS. So or at least when I changed the confidence level to be the same, I didn't realize that confidence level and level of significance were the same, just different percentages.
Well.
Are they the same?
I don't know.
I don't think. Okay, so
I figured that's what you guys were discussing.
I don't think the level of significance is the same as the confidence. Okay, so from what I understand, the confidence interval is the percentage, whether it's 95 or 99 or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And when we do SPSS, we can set that confidence interval, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but since between 11 and 13 we didn't change that at all, the confidence level is the same, so they're both at the same width?
Yeah, but what's the level of significance then when they say that?
I don't know. A equals whatever. Right?
Yeah, I'm just...
Usually they give it to us. They usually tell us what the level of significance is.
Well, they did, right? They said 0.01? Or they say that's the confidence interval. Okay, so, so that's the alpha.
Yeah.
So that's what we're comparing it to.
That's what compare what to? To get the width?
So like when it says you have, what is this question right here? It's the one above it or whatever, where we're deciding with our p-value. So you're putting the p-value 0.081 at a level of significance of 0.05, your alpha is 0.05, well, the p-value is higher, so we're going to reject the null.
Right, yeah, that's what you,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think you're right. It stays the same.
Oh my gosh, are we going to submit this? We're going to fail this.
It'll be all right, Kaylee. You
No,
can pick it up in your homework.
Okay, I'm submitting it because I'm tired.
So wait,
Okay.
what did we decide on number 11?
We decided,
Is it still?
Ooh.
we did
Should I
okay?
tell you?
0.905.
But that's the, hey, that's the one I got wrong. I don't know if you want me to tell you that.
Yes, well. So then we shouldn't test that against anything, right?
Where did you get 0.905?
So your p-value on that test, it's underneath sig 2-tailed.
I got 0.995.
I don't know, mine's coming up as 0.905.
Wait, where is this? Hold on. I was just looking at it. What is the p-value?
I
Oh, this is the one where I didn't put the numbers in. Okay. And yours says 0.905. So what does Dallin say?
So Dallin, did you test it against the 40 or not?
I tested it against the 40, so
And it came up at 0.995.
correct. In Excel, I could just paste it all, and then I choose the confidence level, which is 0.99, the null hypothesis, which is 40, and the type of test is not equal to.
Because
And
I guess
then-
mine still tested at 95%. Is it supposed to be 99%?
I don't know.
Try it. It's not 0.905.
I shall try 995. Ooh, not 999.
Do you need any of the other questions then, Dallin?
So then I reject it because it's lower, and
You failed to reject, yeah.
oh, we failed to reject. I'm sorry.
That's for 12.
Yeah.
Okay. I was confused by that one because you both said the same different thing. That word didn't make sense, but it's okay.
You'll get us soon, don't worry.
We tend to contradict each other and then still get the same answer, so...
That was just
Because
interesting.
I think backwards all the time.
Well, and I say things backwards.
But no, you say things the right way with the right words and definitions, and I'm like, yeah, don't you get, you'd put this over here. That's how I work.
Well,
Kaylee's learning to understand me.
it's funny because as this is the first test or quiz that we've done together where I'm like, I don't understand what these terms mean.
Right.
Like, it's not registering in my brain what numbers go where or what they're representing or anyways.
Right. So maybe I need to go through and read it a little bit. Okay. So you got everything else, though, Dallin, before.
So, then when we did your left alligator, or I don't know, it's just less than. Then it decreased because you split it in half, of course, and
Right.
so then we still failed to reject it
Right.
because it's
Okay.
still smaller than, and the confidence level is the same
Yeah.
Right.
because
And so were you right then where you split that p-value into 2?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, because of the...
Yeah.
And we did that because of what?
Because it's a one-sided test versus a two-sided.
All right.
So whenever the alternative hypothesis says does not equal, you just leave that number as is. If it has a less than or greater than sign, then you divide it by 2.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and then the only one I got wrong on this was 11.
Okay. So
So
then
what-
that number 9 was 0.041 because you rounded up.
Yeah.
Okay. See, you're really good at
Yep.
remembering all the rules, and I have to look them all up every single.
Well, I have it all written down on one piece of paper.
You're just very organized then. I am not. I'd have to flip through all my papers for all my highlighted.
Well, I put all the rules on one page, and then
Okay.
all the examples and stuff I do on a different page.
So you just grab the rules from the reading then?
I just take notes as I'm watching the videos.
Me too, but I never get as good a notes as you. You're good.
Oh, I feel like that. That was an amazing compliment. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's the truth. All
I
right.
didn't realize my talent was taking good notes, but.
Put it in your little treasure box. Okay.
Okay.
So you think that you'll be all right doing 2 lessons on Tuesday then?
Of course. I have Monday off, so I'll be doing it all on Monday.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay.
Once you get in the groove, it's not too bad.
But yeah.
Yeah, because I'll be out of town next week, and then I think Jolene's out of town the next 2 weeks.
Right. So I can do that Tuesday, but then it's like the first Thursday of March. Instead of working on Tuesday, we're gonna meet on Thursday.
Okay, did
Okay,
she?
as
Is she
long as
okay with
it's
that?
before.
I still have to email her. I'll email her
Okay.
today. I don't think she'll have a problem. If not, then I'll
Yeah.
just do as much as I can, and we'll meet on Wednesday because it's not due till Wednesday. If you guys can meet on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Tuesday,
that's just fine.
Wednesdays I have off.
Okay. I don't think she's gonna
That's
have a problem
That's like 3 weeks away. I don't
though. I
plan
will remind you. We definitely have
that
to.
far in advance. Okay,